My name is Professor Cruz Medina, and today I'm going to be discussing attribution. Now, attribution is something that we're always thinking about in terms of things like our in-text citations that we make, and whether that's in MLA, where we're going to put in the parentheses the last name of our author and maybe the page number that it's in, or if it's something like APA, where they have the last name of the author, the year, and then the page number. So we're used to doing that in order to make sure that we're giving proper attribution to our writer. And then of course we always have our great works cited page that lists all the different sources that we brought in and we listed in our in-text citation. Now this is important to think about when we're thinking about our multimodal projects, because even when we're doing something like a video where we might decide to find some really cool picture of some protester arguing for something, we don't want to just take somebody else's work and insert it into our video, because even though our videos are under the education fair use, we still want to make sure we're giving proper attribution where this came from. So as much as we can put something like time.com or some citation of even the photographer of the image that we get, we can then take that, and when we're creating our credits later in our video, we can list something like protester, and then of course time.com in order to give proper attribution. I think sometimes folks will put things like Google search or Google image. However, you want to be way more specific than naming the platform through which you encountered that image. You want to give proper credit to either the journal, the magazine, the news organization, and if you actually can find the name of the person who took the photograph on the website, that's always much more better to include as well. And that way we're not getting into that feeling of using too much other folks' third-party material, because as we know, when we start to include other folks' material without giving proper attribution, in writing we think about that as a potential issue of plagiarism, and we kind of have that same issue here. So sometimes it's good to think, what kind of first-person images can I use of your own, or making sure that you're using some Creative Commons things, like their websites like Free Music Archive.org, and I'll link to that in the description here, so you can make sure that you're using folks who have given proper citation or proper allowances and licenses to use their work in creative projects. That way you don't have to worry about coming up against certain policies for websites that might mute your program or mute your whole video. You want to make sure that you're giving proper attribution for the folks whose work you've used. Thanks for watching.